Yo, what up? It's your boy Genic10. If I don't change my dangerous ways, I'm gonna die very soon. Coming back at you with Fallout 4 Part 28. Oh, yikes. Anyway, we're keeping that in there. Play some Fallout. Part 27, we went to Vault 81. We got the one piece for the USS Constitution. We're doing some dumb shit now. Ugh. Ah. Get out of here, copyrighted music. Taboo tattoos. Yikes. Oh, what the fuck are we doing? 250 stim pack. You son of a bitch. 90 rat away, 375 HP. I have a lot of damage resistance. I hit like a truck. Probably all the way back at the Constitution, right? Yeah. Well, let's just discover what we can. We'll leave Nuka World alone for now. We'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. For now, we're gonna leave it alone. I actually have to get Nick Valentine in order to do Farhab. So what we got cooking down here? Like a little neighborhood. Fiddler's Green Trailer Estates. Hell yeah. How'd you move that whole car? I have no idea what the fuck you just said, Kate. The New Squirrel Tape 2.
Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree and woke Ricky and his family. "Oh, please help me," said the red squirrel. "I am lost and have nowhere to go." The elders were quick to turn the red squirrel away. Ricky scurried down the trunk of his tree and stood firm next to the red squirrel. He yelled up at the elder squirrels. "How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help." Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take in the red squirrel. The red squirrel thanked Ricky for standing up for him. "You won't regret this," he said. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 3. Hello. My name is Storytime Simon, and I hope you like stories, because I love to tell stories. This one is called The New Squirrel. Come with me on this magical adventure.
Well, that looked like child's play.
Why did it stop playing?
There we go.
I find it funny how I haven't found one single holotape game yet. Is that lightning? Oh, it's a Tarberry thing. Oh, look at that shit. The lightning? I didn't mean to take that. Where's tape 3? Snozzberries taste like snozzberries. There's tape 3.
Storytime Simon here with the exciting conclusion to The New Squirrel.
Hell yeah.
Tomorrow we can get to know each other and become best friends, said Ricky to the red squirrel.
Why are you stopping playing?
Storytime Simon here with the exciting conclusion to The New Squirrel. Tomorrow we can get to know each other and become best friends, said Ricky to the red squirrel. The red squirrel made a sound that Ricky took for agreement, and the two squirrels curled up to
Oh, I think it's somebody setting off fireworks.
Ricky woke up to the sound of leaves rustling in the oak tree. He looked around. The red squirrel was gone.
Where'd
Ricky
it go?
surveyed the landscape below and saw a pack of glowing eyes approaching the base of his tree. Cats! Ricky heard a voice from a nearby tree. It was the red squirrel. I'm sorry, he said. They were following me and I couldn't bring them to my tree. They would have eaten my family. As the cats ascended the tree and began to devour Ricky's friends and family, Ricky reflected on his decisions. His last words were, I really wish I would have trusted my elders. The end.
Holy shit, that was a horror story! Oh, that's a full-ass setup. It's just missing the right arm, right? Missing an arm and a leg? I'm not gonna take it. I was not expecting that to be a horror story. Well, that's pretty much it over here. I want to walk to Nuka World. I don't want to do that yet. I don't need to go into the glowing sea yet. You know what? I think I can start doing shit. I think I'm content on starting to do some shit. If I see something like I haven't discovered, I'll go squirrel it. Like that. I haven't discovered that. But like, I'll go full on squirrel, but at this point, I guess I'm ready to start doing some things. So let's go finish up the USS Constitution. I think I'm pretty well overpowered and ready for the rest of the game. That's not going to be an issue, so. Somehow didn't find that many bobbleheads. Somehow didn't find a single one of those holotape games. Sure I'll find them though.
How in the hell did a ship get all the way up there?
I don't know, but we're going up there. Especially now that I know there's a little lift back here. Burn to Ironsides. That better have been it.
Tis an honor to crew such a storied vessel.
Yeah. I turned my ring light on pretty bright. If I really want to get bright in here, we can do that. Now look at how well lit I am. Oh yeah! Too bad it's murdering my eyes.
How in the hell did a ship get all the way up there?
Yeah.
Maybe we should rest here. The place is built like a fortress.
Captain Ironsides.
Trim the power on the starboard bow. Steady as she goes, Mr. Navigator. Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail. And our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, madam. Well done.
Set sail.
On the eve of our voyage, the need for secrecy is long past. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings unknown. The Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic.
That's ambitious.
As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. We need those motherless curs. Prepare to broadside. Obstruct their colors. I will treat them united.
This would be a lot easier without the fog. Failed? I keep accidentally shooting a robot. That's what's happening, is I keep accidentally shooting a robot. Hopefully it auto-saved on the outside.
I know you are still there. If they return, I will be ready.
So that button is load quick save only. We have learned that lesson today. Woo! I almost cried. I almost cried. I was like, this doesn't look right. This... No, it was lightning. I can confirm now it was lightning.
How in the hell did a ship get all the way up there? Nice spot.
Trim the power on the starboard bow. Look,
My pleasure.
you are true. The Constitution.
That's ambitious.
As they, Mr. Navigator, those motherless curs. Prepare.
Yeah, that's what happened. I shot that robot. You thought you were legendary. Can you not stand in the way, robot? Raider? Oh, did I really just kill him with one hit? That's funny. Anyway. They're all dead.
How in the hell did a ship get all the way up there?
Yes, please ask that again.
Captain Ironsides.
Gods be good, the scavenger assault has been broken. Not one of those scallywags stepped foot on our vessel. All hands, prepare ship for launch.
Congratulations, Captain.
There is one thing. We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time.
I've come this far.
I recognize that without your considerable efforts, we would not be here.
He said last thing.
Deserved reward.
Said last thing.
Godspeed to you, madam.
Broadsider. Shoots cannonballs. It shoots literal cannonballs. Yeah, it shoots cannonballs.
Normal. Law and order has all.
I fucking hate that. Why didn't you just tell me to go off the back of the boat? Fucking loser.
Defending the Constitution. Patrolling.
So annoying. I'm gonna go off the back of the boat.
How in the hell did a ship get all the way up there?
Kate. Say it one more time. Why did you have me go in the boat? What do you mean? Why did you have me go in the boat? What do you mean? Where is auxiliary power? Why is it over here?
Mr. Navigator, slowly throttle the engines. Power nominal. Excellent. Commencing final 1. Mr. Navigator, light the engines. Dreaded savings and loan, we shall be moored no longer. We are away.
There it goes.
2 points to starboard.
Why is it foggy?
Yes, yes.
Well, that was a highly unfortunate time to do this.
We did it! Victory at last! Helm reports we are a quarter fathom closer to the Atlantic. By my calculations, in a mere century we will take to the ocean. Well done.
Well, mind you, Cat, when you do that, do it on a not cloudy time. Or not foggy time. That was, upsetting. Well, Constitution's gone. Let's investigate the General Atomics Factory. But now we get to play. Where is it? $573 experience is not bad for that. Oh, that's right. This had the weird thing where I had to do all the tests.
Until the Commonwealth is saved. Together, we will restore justice and bring about the dawn of new ages. Attention, people of the Common. I, the mechanist, have come to bring about an
First off,
Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies. Your protection. They will not rest until the Commonwealth is Attention, people of the Common. I, the mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace.
oh, this is why I need to come here. Well, good thing I know where I left Ada. Code. Sans! Gabe!
I'm in.
I, the mechanist, have come to
Thought.
I'm not touching anything. I don't even know what half the stuff is.
Whatever, I'm out. I saw cleared, but I wasn't actually on this place, which makes me a little sad. But, yeah. That looks so good, though. Clearly, I need a second ring light to put on that side. Then I can illuminate. 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 Go speak to Ada.
Quit playing games and collaborate.
First off, very unprofessional. Why are there two settlers there? It's just dog meat strong and Ada!
Ada.
I'm relieved to see you've returned. Were you able to find anything at General Atomics?
I found this strange device on a robot.
Let's
Perfect.
have a look. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the mechanist was keeping track of the Robobrain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm glad you agree. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. In order to maximize our time efficiency, perhaps I should accompany you now.
Yeah, come with me.
Let's be on our way. The robot workbench is a powerful tool, allowing even the simplest of minds to create complex robots.
Hey, what up, dog? This has full armor on it. Oh, well, first off,
Engaging hostile target.
gotta go look for some stuff. I definitely have nuclear material, and I need 2 pieces of fiberglass. Shit, I need straight up fiberglass and not fiber optics. Shit. Ah. Break that shit down.
Find anything useful?
Do I have to break down at a workstation? I think I do. Yeah, I'm not allied with the settlement though, so... Yeah, I will be. I'm not gonna have much of a choice soon, but... Such the perfect spot.
Tinker,
That
tinker,
doesn't look half
tinker.
bad.
Strong boy.
How do I break... How do I break the junk down?
I'm sorry I laid all that crap about.
Walk and talk boring. Humans should fight more.
Oh. I just kind of have it. It just... Okay, it breaks it down on its own.
Hey,
I'd be happy to help if I can.
go check that out.
No, that's not possible.
Coming, Ada. Read the fucking quest.
Hey,
What can I do? Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
it's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
Hey,
How may I be? A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected and software is updating. And installation complete. Analyzing mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
Okay.
it's a good start at least.
Absolutely. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another Robobrain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
Finally, we have an advantage.
Perhaps, but it isn't quite that simple. The encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons, they should provide the keys and algorithms that I need to enhance my decryption routines.
All right, let's do it.
I'm uploading the location of the Robobrain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
Yeah, that's fine. Completed. A new threat. 381 experience. Where do we start, though? Head hunting. Select second radar beacon. Don't tease me with bobbleheads and then make them blurry. Why are they? Why is it blurry? Everything's so blurry. Everyone's so fake. Everybody's empty, and everything is so messed up. Preoccupied without you, I cannot live at all. By the world surround you, I stumble, then I crawl. You could be my someone, you could be my seed. Know that I'll protect you from all of the unclean. Wonder what you're doing, imagine where you are. Oceans in between us, that's not very far. Can you take it all away? Can you take it? When you shoved it in my face, this pain you gave to me.
Heads up. Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented, but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the mechanist's signal.
Do I just install it?
Remind me how this beacon will get us closer to tracing the mechanist's signal?
Each Robobrain's radar beacon has unique encryption so that it can't be traced back to the source. However, acquiring 2 additional beacons should provide me with enough data to break the code. So if my theory is correct, this beacon will help us trace the mechanist's signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another Robobrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Good work, Ada.
Thank you. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The Robobrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
I haven't come this far just to back down now.
I understand that, but you should still proceed with caution. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way?
Is it a place I haven't discovered? It sure is a place I've discovered. How do I get in there? Terminal somewhere. There it is. Oh, hold on. Lookout duty. With all these mechanist spots on the loose, we can't afford to skimp on lookouts. For all we know, the bastard is planning to raid to take all of our bots tomorrow. No lockjaw. This doesn't mean that you can't set this doesn't mean you can set 3 bots to patrol the area and take a nap. I want at least 2 living, breathing humans patrolling the perimeter at all times. Let me know immediately when you see some stray spots coming. Good thing I already, you know, killed everybody. Already killed everybody. Find the Robobrain. I'm sorry, did you just completely shit the bed against me?
Did you hear that?
Okay, Mr. Handy.
Yes.
Heck, that was lucky. Ooh. Whole ass power armor, like the power armor that, like, I think Frank Horgan wore. Oh, we entering. We're taking this power armor.
I hope you have additional fusion cores to spare.
Ada, don't you worry about me.
Got it.
Oh, I'm not hiding.
Only seems to save lives.
Like a whole ass shrine.
Do not interfere with security.
Yo, oh, that's Ada. Good thing I, put on some power armor.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Just trying to talk to you through this loud music.
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon. How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
Okay.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
You don't. You're just going to have to trust me. So, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Choose an entry. Brain. The brain won't talk. Make it. Smash the glass and stick your hand in it if you have to. The brains are obviously the ones calling the shots. There has to be some signal hidden inside that slimy ball of snot we can use to lead us to the mechanist. You will have it. You have until tomorrow. That's when I get someone else to do it. You won't be happy if I get someone else. Just do it. iBot. We have the brain now. Just destroy the iBot. I'm sick of hearing those incessant messages about the mechanist. Bring peace to the Commonwealth? What a load of crap. Anyway, I have some ideas on how we can make some sick mods to the thing. I want to disassemble it by tomorrow. Ivy. Schematics. Look at me. I don't need as many fusion cores as I have. Finally in some power armor.
Approach and identify yourself.
What's bullshit? Me not knowing how to get out of here? I don't know how to get out of here.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
want to raise your weight carry? Speaking of things I don't need.
Identify yourself.
Well, I literally have 73 fusion cores.
You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Wow, an auto stim piece of equipment? That's actually kind of cool.
Law-abiding
Anyway. Ivy's terminal. You can't do that while in power armor? Really? Get out of power armor. Oh, we're encumbered. Oh, it did increase my weight carry. Choose an entry. Mechanist. Who is this mechanist? His bloody robots are everywhere. Every junkyard, every factory, even that robotics pioneer park. How are we supposed to find parts for our own bots with this loser cutting us off at the pass? It's not like we don't fight back, but geez, we kill a group of his bots and do 10 more, and 10 more appear. Does this guy just pump them out of an assembly line somewhere? Finding him is our top priority, because what else are we gonna do while he keeps getting in our way? We will find him, make a bot from his bones, and force it to take out our trash. Pioneer Park disaster. It was a routine scrapping mission. We were gonna go in, take 4 Protectron bots, and get out. No big deal. Yeah, recon on the location warned us of a Deathclaw in the area. Whatever, with our bots and Deathclaw, might as well be a mole rat. No big. We even managed to sneak in and get get to the bots without waking the monster. Well, as we were trying to get the bots out of there, a horde of mechanist bots showed up and started fighting us to get at our loot. Because the universe has a sick sense of humor, this woke the Deathclaw, so then we had to deal with that too. In short, we lost 3 men and 2 of our bots were pulverized. But we did manage to nab one of the mechanist robots, or Robobrains, alive. I'm hoping it will lead us to the bastard that keeps messing with our shit. Ahab. The Deathclaw that killed my men? I got his skull on a bot. Not just any bot. The ultimate death bot. Ahab. Well, I killed him. Will be at my side when I find the mechanist and get revenge for what he did to the Rust Devils. I just hope we don't pulverize his bones in the process. I want to make him into something fun. Well, Ahab died. I mean, I'm here. I don't know where you think I went.
Scared, huh? You should be.
No, I'm not scared.
When you turn up, dead.
Oh, there's another computer I gotta look at. Oh, and you should have got the perk where you can sprint when you're over encumbered. Serfs. Ripped. Not the ED.
Sweet.
I don't know why I thought that would have a lore on it. Can you carry shit? Hey.
Heads up.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
Contact.
I demand you.
Oh look, it's Ivy. You're in power armor too, yeah. You're not hurting me.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
There we go.
Oh, she has legendary fucking pieces of power armor on her. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, you see those mini nukes just sitting there? Mini nukes I've never used? Another fat man. Whew. That's cool.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Look alive.
How many?
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, Robobrains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
You shouldn't think that way. Your personality helps you think creatively.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but it's obvious that having my personality mode on is causing me to make mistakes. I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Yeah. Build Jezebel a body. Level 44. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, whatever.
I suppose that's something worth building. Whatever it is.
What am I supposed to do? Build an automaton? Why could I randomly... No, why could I randomly... Why can't... I want to hit tag for search, but I can't tag for search. fucking picture of it. Christ. Is it marked? There's nothing in that I need. Oh, aluminum.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
That should be enough. Oh, because I keep hitting the power armor, not the actual fucking place. Why is this not? Oh. Duh.
Interesting. This bundle you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I could do.
Yes. Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
I knew there was some good left inside that brain.
What you call good, I call my primary directive. The mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
And you're going to be a brain pate if you don't tell me how to access the mechanist
Kate
facility.
loved that. Strong like that.
To be rude. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Completed headhunting. What did we start? Storing order.
Look alive.
What can I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
I got what we needed.
Good. What did she say we need to access the mechanist facility?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
Ada literally walked too
I
far.
trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
I got...
Good.
I need to outfit a robot with some...
A custom modification that acts as a key to the mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
This mechanist is a real threat. I only see one of us walking away from this one.
I won't disagree, but it may be beneficial to discover motive and reasoning first. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
Wow, that doesn't look half bad.
Really? I need a fucking adhesive?
You certainly know
There better be duct tape somewhere around here. Please, for the love of God, tell me if there's some duct tape randomly around here. gonna have to go get adhesive. Undiscovered things. Anyway. I don't run to Sanctuary. How many fucking rolls of duct tape I walked by this entire playthrough? I didn't take it. Interesting, Robco. Oh, it's a little death claw. It's a little death claw. Yeah, it's a little death claw. Not even gonna take my power armor. I don't need it. I don't need it. Starting to make sense why some of these places couldn't be cleared. I know mass fusion's part of the main story. Here we go. Yeah. Really? Going into a building?
I'm glad my intakes have a dust filter.
Use this.
Oh, damn.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Heavy security doors, man.
No biosigns detected. Proceed.
Wow. Nothing really in here. Oh boy, more 5.56
If you find
rounds.
any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
For sure be death. Security office terminal. Authorized policies. Authorization policies. All personnel must pass through decontamination when entering and exiting the facility. All personnel must display a rank 22 at minimum security badge with updated photo ID. Failure to result in immediate security lockup until the person may be questioned and confirmed. Guests must present a signed letter of approval from General Rawlings and employee point of contact. All guests must display a guest badge with limited access. Guests must be accompanied at all times. Guests found unattended will be held for questioning, and the point of contact will be responsible for their security protocol reference. 045 Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. If the facility administrator has probable cause to suspect a breach of security by a foreign intelligence operation, including but not limited to Chinese agents or sympathizers, the administrator shall activate the Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. In the event of the Class 5 alert, the facility will enter a minimal security lockdown. All staff are to report to their stations and await further instructions from security personnel. Anyone failing to report in a timely manner or found absent thereafter shall be considered suspect and may be shot on sight. Security teams are to escort members of each department to research labs on level 3 for processing. Chief scientist shall prepare a mesmatron-equipped Robobrain to aid in the interrogation process. Due to the experimental nature of this technology, some casualties are to be expected due to spontaneous cranial eruption. Oh boy. On the order of 10 to 15%. Should any agent be discovered, the administrator is authorized to subdue by any means necessary and turn them over to the research staff for experimentation. After completing the interrogation process, the administrator may terminate the alert at his discretion. Gamma 9 security alert. The event of coordinated escape attempt and or hostile action by test subjects, any Class 1 or Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare a Gamma 9 security alert. A Gamma 9 security alert will initiate a maximum security lockdown of the research wing and a minimal security lockdown elsewhere. Within the research wing, all security and defensive systems will activate, all local and remote terminal functions will be disabled, and all security doors in the cell block areas will be sealed. Facility administrators advised to treat this alert as a field test opportunity and to deploy all available experimental robots to secure the research wing. Casualties among the test subjects are to be expected. A complete purge is authorized at the administrator's discretion. Jeez. Security teams are able to perform methodical sweeps of the research wing before issuing an all clear and terminating this alert. The administrator must submit an RM-13 incident report as well as request the replacement test subjects to the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. 087 Epsilon 6 security alert. The event of a fault in the core conditioning protocol (CCP) 021, resulting in a mass uprising of robot janitorial staff. See definitions Appendix 3. Any Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare an Epsilon 6 security alert. If such an alert is initiated, all security and defensive systems will activate, remote terminal functions will be disabled, and the control center will enter an automated lockdown state. Facility staff are advised to arm themselves and shelter in place, and external review will be conducted by the Military Robotics Oversight Committee, MROC, within 10 business days to determine the appropriate course of action. This alert may be terminated, 1. by remote authorizations from MROC, or 2. by facility administrator from the master control terminal and the control center. As a failsafe, if the control center has been compromised, a limited manual override can be initiated from the elevator access terminal in security room 3. Voice print is identification of 3 registered Class 2 supervisor level employees is required to activate in the override. Omega Protocol. In the event of a confirmed nuclear detonations, the facility administrator, or in his absence, the highest level supervisor on duty, hereafter acting administrator, shall institute a temporary lockdown and order all staff to shelter in place. A loss of contact LOC with the military chain of command is to be expected. After a period of no less than 12 hours from the LOC events, the acting administrator shall attempt to reestablish contact. See Emergency Communication Protocols, Appendix 9. Any instructions transmitted pursuant to communications are to be followed and supersede this protocol. In the event that communications cannot be reestablished within 24 hours from LOC, the acting administrator shall initiate an orderly shutdown of the facility. Test subjects are to be secured in their cells. Facility staff remaining on site are to delete any sensitive files and records, close down their stations, arm themselves, and collect their personal belongings. If communications have not been reestablished by 30 hours from LOC, the acting administrator shall activate lockdown mode Omega. This will provide a 10-minute window for staff to evacuate the facility. This evacuation should be presumed to be permanent. Once initiated, the lockdown can only be terminated via remote authorization from the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. Jesus. That's intense. Toilet.
That's it.
Documentation Arch Control. MK11 Decontamination Arch Control Interface status inactive. Tampering activated.
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
I naturally gotta see what this is. Accessories. Survivalist. Reprimanded has 3. Brainwashed.
Yes.
Initiate manual override. Okay. I think I heard it.
Sweet.
The Scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
Use this.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one in this video.
That's it.
This is doing a lot for me to get 300 robots achievement, that's for certain. Women, oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, robot workbench, nice. Chief Engineer's Terminal. Oh, and a holotape. Maintenance issue 09007889-AB. After dome implantation, the brain on the above subject started exhibiting physical changes. Subjects tenured some kind of molted brain color and started to break down after only 12 hours in solution. Turns out the biogel was tainted with sulfuric acid runoff from the dome polishing compound, and a reaction was occurring when they met. Unfortunately, this subject has a total loss. We'll have to just write it off as bad luck and switch to polishing compounds immediately. Maintenance issue 09008112-AB. We're continuing to have issues maintaining cohesion between neural interface and the spinal column nerve endings. The nerves reject the connections faster than we can rebind them. I know we are hoping to keep the spinal columns intact for Robobrains, but but it's obviously not going to happen. I suggest we revert back to the original plan, the good old brain in the jar prototype. It will reduce the amount of life support subsystems significantly, as well as cut production time almost by a third. I'll submit my findings to the brass in Washington tomorrow. This shit's crazy because everything, they're just human experimenting before a war. Like this place, they were cultivating brains, right? Of spies and making them robo-brains. Essentially. Maintenance issue 09008777-AC. We got the first batch of robo-brains back from testing and they're a mess. Cracked domes through the tracked domes, thrown treads, overloaded fusion piles, fried circuits, the list goes on and on. This particular issue is troubling though. According to field users, some of the robo-brains are misinterpreting commands. The onboard brain seems to almost overthink these instructions and decide to rewrite them for efficiency purposes. Most of the time, this results in property damage or even a few civilian fatalities. I've gone over every square inch of the facility or the faulty units. I can't find the thing wrong with them. I'm gonna have to send the issue over to research to see what they can shake out. At least our department is in the clear on this one. Epsilon 6 has been declared. Maintenance issue 09009113-AR. One of the robo-brains rolled off the line with a faulty voice module. When it speaks, it's speaking in reverse. This troubled me, so I had them shut down the line for almost 8 hours while I checked the software for issues and then gave the audio output assembler a thorough diagnostics. I didn't find any issues, so I gave the all clear to resume assembly and marked it down as a glitch. I have no idea what would cause such a ridiculous issue, but if you ask me, I think one of the guys upstairs thought it would be funny. Wow, what's this?
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest Robobrain milestone. Dr. Asante has assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been done early.
I'm not finding that holotape again.
Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone.
Uh-oh.
Here. Over here.
Ada!
Over here.
Find anything useful?
There's tons of stuff useful.
Nice.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you.
Not what I wanted to do. I have my radiation system on. I'm tired of reading. Log 077. What a waste. I've been down here almost 4 months now, and I'm already getting bored. I thought it would be exciting to sign up and work for the robotics program, but when I finally got to my department assignment, I almost quit. Power substation A? Are you kidding me? 4 years of electrical engineering school? They had me babysit a bunch of event generators? I could strip a Mr. Handy or a Protectron down to its base parts in under 2 hours. They stick me in here? What a goddamn waste of time. Cunning plan. After talking to the two sharply during my smoke break, I thought of a way to turn my isolation into an advantage. I've got a buddy in the civilian service who works for the vending company, and he reckons that I can make a few bucks if I stick one of his cigarette machines down here. It would save everyone a trip all the way to the surface if they're out of smokes, and give me an excuse to say hi to any of the ladies that happen to wander in to purchase some. I'll tell you, Sharpley's a goddamn genius. I might even have to comp him a few free packs for herself. Substation B. I took all the trouble to sneak this machine into my substation just to have Banks over at Substation B start complaining about the smoke. At first, I thought he was just jealous that all the ladies had been hanging around my new cigarette machine during their smoke breaks. Then he showed all of his cards where he told me he was going to lodge a formal complaint with Delano if I don't make him happy. He doesn't care about the smoke, sneaky little thief just wants a cut of the cigarette sales. Might have to pay him off to keep the brass off my back. Official approval. Finally got official approval to keep my cigarette machine in my substation. Pretty sure the free cartons that found their way onto the general's desk may have had something to do with it. Now Banks can't do a damn thing about it, and he isn't getting a single penny. Looks like this electrical engineer just came out on top for one. Nice. I like that guy. Gosh, you're like a fucking, ghoul getting up. They're robot ghouls, man. Too bad. I'm like, don't run into another fucking terminal, and I just did. It's gonna be too long of a video. Oh well, what else was I gonna do tonight? Facilities management terminal. Unit tasks. Decommissions, assignment scrap retrieval, status aborted. Unit P2T-37, assignment repair, status ongoing. Unit PT-42, assignment loading dock, status ongoing. Unit PT-75, currently waiting orders, assignment disposal, repair orders. B-875 Protectron, request experiencing voice distortion, check on speakers or hardware, assignment none. Assign none. G-421 Mr. Gutsy, request no optic readings from center eye socket, needs replacement. Assigned J. McDaniel. P466 Protectron, request avail needed, left leg lost in assembly accident, replace or decommission. Number production orders approved by T. Harkin. 500 feet copper wire, 160 by 120 steel sheets, 8 high temperature air filters, 2 Rapco Model E601 terminals, number R&D orders pending approval, 200 autoclave bags, 2 sharp bins, 50 units of isopropyl alcohol.
Getting closer, but I will not falter.
I was gonna fall off and I almost did.
Scan this.
Oh my god, I still have to go fucking around?
Scan this.
To the research wing. Another fucking terminal to read. God damn it.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
I gotta pee. Overlooked. Anyway.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
What's this one say? Watch station terminal 0L68-CBGT-044. Personnel log, message GC Broderick, U.S. Army, MP Division. They're offloading another set of subjects to us today. I don't know what these men and women did to deserve being sent here, but since they were transferred from civilian penitentiaries, I can only assume they're the worst society has to offer. I don't think these people have any idea what's about to happen to them. One thing's for sure, these prisoners would have been better off serving time elsewhere. I'm starting to hear rumors around the block that I don't like. Esteban told me that he overheard 2 of the eggheads saying that the prisoners are having the brains cut out of their heads or something like that. I know that the brass is running experiments on these inmates and that they were pretty intense, but I didn't know how they were literally cutting them open. I'm not sure how I feel about that. After all, I joined the military because I wanted to serve my country, protect my fellow Americans. I guess I'll keep it to myself now. The rumors floating around the block are getting worse. One of our informants said that the prisoners are talking about rioting. If the things that they are saying are true, these inmates are getting dissected into parts used for robots. I almost can't say that I blame them. Esteban said we should go right to the Gamma 9 status, but I don't want to push the panic button unless I absolutely have to. I've decided to take this all the way to the top and meet with General Rollins, criminals or not. These experiments are wrong and they need to be stopped before it's too late. Somebody with some morals. Roger got reassigned out of the facility today. I think they have him scrubbing toilets at some backwater listening post in Anchorage now. They put me in charge of the cell block and I initiated Gamma 9 status after 2 days. The threat of rioting has ended and everything is back to normal. The brass gave me the go-ahead to start sending people to the medical section and everything is proceeding as planned. If we have any hope of beating the enemy at their own game, we need to get these robots online. Who cares what happens to a few lousy inmates? I told Broderick he needed to fall in line, but he wouldn't listen. Of all people, I would have expected him to understand that that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. The trolley problem. He got reassigned for it. Yikes. He had a spine. Feral ghoul. I did not want this video to be over 2 hours, but you know,
Yes.
it happens. Surprised they're laying down. Subject A22. History. Convicted of serial killings in DC area. Not to be visited alone. Security personnel required for all interviews. Evaluations. 822 shows higher brain function but weak constitution. We've been giving him a high-protein diet and started sessions of electrotherapy to treat his muscles. It shouldn't be long until his brain survival rate for the procedure is no longer at risk. Subject A53. History: convicted for arson, burned down a courthouse, leaving 3 dead, only approached when sedated. Family medical history of dementia. Brain health is likely to decline of skewed data. Recommended for termination. How is it only arson and not arson and manslaughter, at least? Subject A57. Oh, cell B6, age 22, female. History: convicted for murder of a waitress, prone to sudden outbursts of violence. I recommend subject be restrained at all times or sedated. Highly emotional, currently on a cocktail of antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Dr. Asselford is starting psychiatric sessions to further see if she's a good candidate. Subject A72, cell A4, age 32, gender male. History: convicted of second-degree murder while under the influence of alcohol. Subject displays high intelligence and knowledge of tactics. Slight signs of PTSD. Dr. Asselford to evaluate treatment. Subject A88, only it says subject A72. Cell A2, age 33, female. History: ex-military, convicted of second-degree murder, manslaughter, assault resulting in hospitalization and later death of victim. Evaluation: subject is highly intelligent and proved to be mentally sound, approved for candidacy. I wasn't missing any, right? Okay. Already read that. But I can't go this way. Go through these doors. Wow, they turned into ghouls while laying there, and there's their brain taken out of their head. What? That was a little intense. All I had to do was not do this quest. Could have just waited. Oh, look at all the fucking material. God damn it. Brand extraction terminal. Div 03-BE-0093. Once again, thanks to the equipment failures, we're getting pretty backed up in this department. Brain extractions were never made to operate at this capacity. I think they've been running around the clock for the last few weeks. We usually end up with a popped blade from slicing through a particularly tough skull, or the hydraulics in the pulling arm seize up when the spinal cord isn't fully severed and the brain is pulled too early. I hope that the Ciroletti doesn't yell at us again. This isn't really our fault. Div 03-BE-0112. We all had a pretty good laugh around the extraction department today. Ansel tried mixing some fresh biogel with a little bit of grenadine and vodka and dared us all to drink it down. It turned out to be pretty good, kind of thick and sweet, with just the right amount of kick. We came up with a little game to try to name the drink. A whole bunch of stupid ones came up, of course, but we finally settled on the Extractor Sunrise. Too bad we can't share with the other departments, but the biogel costs like $1,000 a pint. And I don't think Ciroletti would appreciate us drinking down some of her budget. Today was Halstead's birthday, so we made him a brain-shaped cake. Well, sort of. We actually just took one of the extracted brains and covered it with frosting. Of course, we didn't tell Harsadi that. The look on his face when he bit down on the slice we gave him was pretty hilarious. Gross. It was a waste of a decent subject brain, but the prank was totally worth it. We really have some good times down here. Sincerely hope they don't reassign anyone from another department. We're working well together, and our efficiency rating can't get much higher. Womack, over the sanitation, made an offhand comment that this job is starting to grab what was left of our test subjects and dispose of them in the furnace. It felt wrong. Then, not a day later, I was sharing lunch with some of the personnel in from the assembly division that they asked if pulling the brains from our test subjects' heads ever bothered me. I told them that it didn't. I'm not sure why some of the people at this project are having problems with what that we're doing. Maybe they should look for work somewhere else. Oh, he's fucked up. Reconditioning transcript 32B776. Subject A22, extraction successful, no damage. Original agent gender 34 male. Transcript circulate. Hello, can you understand me? A22, what? Who? Who is that? Who are you? I can't see. Oh my god, what have you people done to me? Cyriletti, calm down, calm down. A22. I can't feel my body. I can't feel anything. What's going on? Please, this is horrible. Cyriletti, A22, if you don't calm down, I'll have to turn you off. A22, turn me off? You mean kill me? For the love of God, tell me what you've done. Cyriletti, terminating A22, subject to unstable. Subject A57, extraction, possible frontal lobe damage. Original agent gender 22, female. Transcript, Coletti, you are designated unit A57, understood? A57, yes, A57, ready to accept commands. Cyriletti, excellent, A57, initiate command, diagnostic Zeta. A57, understood, 2 minutes pass with no input. Cyriletti, this is taking too long, please respond. A57, error, no command was provided and awaiting until unit designation. Cyriletti, damn it, I think this one's short term, is shot to hell. Shove it in the furnace and let's try another one. Subject A1110, or A110. Extraction, successful, no damage. Original agent gender 30, female. Transcript, Cyriletti, alright, do you have any memories before your service at this facility? A110, negative ma'am. Cyriletti, are you certain? Do a deep brain scan of your memory banks. It's been reported that you are acting irregularly. A110, scanning now, please stand by. A110, error, unknown fragment detected. A110, what? This can't be real. My arms, my legs, they're gone! What's wrong with me? Coletti, switching off. Coletti, aha, there it is. That was quadrant A98786756 in the temporal lobe. And we get a tech in here to clear out the long term and tell it to stop being so sloppy about it. Subject A124. Extraction successful, no damage. Original agent gender 36 male. Transcript, Cyriletti, recording now. Repeat that again. A124. I said if you don't put me back in my body, I'm going to kill you, then everyone else in this place. Cyriletti, interesting. You do realize that you're simply a brain attached to a vocal interface, that you don't have any capabilities to perform those actions? A124. I don't care. I'll find a way. When I do, you'll be the first to die. Cyriletti, wonderful. Simply wonderful. The lack of your original body doesn't disturb you. A124. No, it doesn't matter. Whatever it takes, I'll end all of you. Cyriletti, switching off. Cyriletti, excellent. As soon as we flush the long and short term, this one will be ready. Recommend sending it along to Rawlings' tactical team as soon as it's fitted with the chassis. Jesus Christ, it's a lot of shit. Sure, I'm gonna run into another one. But lore, it's an interesting little place, a little interesting lore down here. Basically, the military just ran human experiments down here, putting brains in robots. Oh no. Actually. Calculated. Incendiary. Constantly. Domination. I don't want to play the game. Cutthroats. Hesitation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Exodia. Obliterate. Maybe it's the ATE. I doubt it.
Got it.
Batch 1. Decommissioned. Simulation pass, extraction pass, analysis pass, insertion pass, assembly completed. Focused internal assembly Robobrain units. Batch 2. Decommissioned. Simulation pass, extraction pass, analysis pass, insertion pass. Assembly completed. Focus hardware updates and modification to improve energy efficiency. Batch 3. Pass completed. Updates to preservation fluid to maintain longevity in batch 1. Pass in progress. Updated visual cortex connections for higher recognition, hoping to remedy failings of batch 3 where motor skills and spatial awareness were extremely poor. Batch 5. Passed in progress. NA. Why are you laying there? There's so many other places to lay. You're gonna lay on cords? Updates to hardware and software to allow for smoother communication between brain and CPU, addition of tactical combat capabilities.
Impressive. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Oh, we can just do this instead of walking all the way around?
Scan this.
I gotta walk. Oh, there was a password. I didn't have to do what I did. Perfect. You scan that door, or did you just walk over to me? Ada! Kaneda! Tetsuo!
Here.
This is finally it.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated.
Oops.
Wait. My reign of terror?
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
Let's take them out.
Sparks, some backup.
lightning going on outside right now.
Generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks! I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots, destroy her! Reroute the fuel tanks. Prepare to drop on my mark.
Reserve power at 82%.
Shut that thing off!
Reserve power at 58%.
Sparks, bring her in. Activate the Tesla coils.
Reserve power at 34%.
Arms away!
Warning. Critical power failure is imminent.
Throw everything at her! Everything! Recalibrate the electromagnets and... there. Sparks, bring them in!
Warning. Warning. Power failure in 10, 9,
Come on!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sparks, get the power back on!
Being non
Emergency power then!
that's a different story.
This is a Dover scourge. I will not rest until I see the Commonwealth free of you.
You're confused. It's obvious. We need to talk this out, face to face.
We're speaking now. Besides, do you truly think I'd leave the safety of my command center?
Good people, listen. If you were making a grave mistake, you'd want to know the truth.
Very well. I will hear you out. But only for the sake of the Commonwealth. Sparks, with me!
I don't know where Ada's going.
Who are you? Don't you think it's time you ditched that mask?
You're right. It's time I faced the true enemy of the Commonwealth.
There. Now we both know who we're dealing with.
Hey, I'm not the enemy. I'm the one trying to protect the Commonwealth against your robots.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
No. That's not true. The robots are programmed to protect. Their subroutines are clean. Observe, evaluate, and react accordingly. The testing was thorough. I ran every scenario. All passed.
They're misinterpreting orders. Your own Robobrain said as much. They're saving people by killing them.
No. I don't believe you. They can't alter their programming. They're programmed to save people, not kill them.
Think about it. There's probably a reason these robots weren't in mass production.
The introduction of a human brain creates too many unknown variables. You can't claim to know them all.
I took all the necessary precautions. Innocent lives should never be taken. And the data. They were always reporting hostiles killed and lives saved. No, it's the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the Robobrains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
Well, your technicality cost a lot of innocent people their lives.
Judging from the numbers in the data dump, if even a small percentage are innocents, I wanted to help the Commonwealth. And robots are all I know. I found this place and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take back what I've done, or even atone for it. But this doesn't have to end in violence.
That's where you're wrong, Mechanist. The only way this ends is with violence.
Why did I have a feeling you'd say that?
Because I'm evil. No! Oh shit, look at that energy weapon resistance.
Heads up.
Yes, ma'am. Let's take a look at what you've got.
Sorry, Mechanist. I'm evil. Cancel security alert. Speak to Ada.
Heads up.
You've done it. You stopped the Mechanist.
The Mechanist is dead. Think that's too harsh a punishment?
It was the right course of action. Given the opportunity, who's to say the past wouldn't repeat itself? It does not bring back my friends. But if not for their deaths, the Mechanist may still be alive, posing a threat to the Commonwealth. Had those robots remained unchecked, I'm certain the damage would have been extensive, halting, if not reversing, any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge, I am finally registering feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment. And I have you to thank for it. As a result, I have decided to stay here, There is one remaining matter to consider. The mechanist is
Completed. Restoring order.
The radar beacon is still picking up
Achievement
several
Robot
signals.
Hunter.
I fear the Commonwealth is still littered with those rogue robots. Eliminating them would be tying up loose ends, to use a common phrase.
Sure.
Good. Let me see. Yes, I'm picking up a signal. Sending you the location.
Started. Rogue robot. Perfect. I will figure out how to get out of here tomorrow. I'm sure it's simple. Anyway, that was cool. We beat the mechanist. We leveled up again. We'll do that level up later. Her armor is sick. Look at that ballistic damage resistance and energy damage resistance. Plus that gives me charisma and intelligence +1. Hell yeah. I still have the hazmat suit for when I need it. Love it. 1 day, 20 hours, 11 minutes down. Glad we're finally starting to do some quests. That was cool. If you liked the video, please like the video. If you want to see more content just like it, please subscribe. Crawling towards 100. Till next time. Peace.